See the example, solve 2x square minus 6x plus 3 equal to 0. So before solving, we have to see its nature of this equation. For finding the nature, we will find discriminant. So d equal to b square minus 4ac. b is minus 6 minus 4 into value of a is 2 and c is 3. 36 4 to the 8 is 24. 36 minus 24 12. 12 is positive integer, so here d is greater than 0 because we have d 12 and 12 is positive integer, so it is greater than 0. So d is greater than 0. It means this equation has real and unequal roots, means there exist roots. So we have to find, now we will find the roots. If we are getting here negative integer, means d is less than 0, then we will not get any roots there. So here we are getting roots, so we will find. After that, what we will do? Therefore 2x square, the given equation has real and unequal roots. Therefore 2x square minus 6x plus 3 equal to 0. Now for finding the roots of this equation, we have quadratic formula and we have another property, factorization, and for factorization we will use splitting the middle term or algebraic identity. So you have any choice, you can take any method because there is no boundation, means it is already told solve means we can use any method. So just if you want to apply that quadratic formula, then what will be? Alpha equal to, you know that, minus b plus under root d by 2a, and beta is minus b minus under root d by 2a. So what will be? Minus b minus 6 plus, and d is 12 by 2 into value of a is 2. So minus 6 minus 12 by 2 into 2. Then what will be? 6 plus 4 3 are 12, so 2 under root 3 by 4, and here will be 6 minus 2 under root 3 upon 4. From both 6 and 2 root 3 is there, so we can take 2 common. 2 3 plus under root 3 by 4 equal to 2 into 3 plus 3 minus under root 3 by 4. 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4. 3 plus under root 3 by 2, and 3 minus under root 3 by 2. So we have two roots, alpha and beta. So this is the quadratic formula. Another method is splitting the middle term, that you can apply. So by quadratic formula, by applying quadratic formula, we got the value. So this is the way of doing. So now you understood. Okay. Let's see another question. Solve by using the method completing the square. So this question we will solve by using the method completing the square. For completing the square, I told you have to remember two steps only. First one, we have to remove the coefficient of x square, and another is we will add both sides. The coefficient of x half of coefficient of x and its square. So first we will remove this coefficient of x square from it. So what will be 2x square minus 2x square by 2 minus 7x by 2 plus 3 by 2 equal to 0 by 2. Dividing both sides by 2. Why 2? Because 2 is the coefficient of x square. So 2 gone. After that, x square minus 7 upon 2 into x plus 3 by 2 equal to 0. Another step is we will add both sides square of the half of square of coefficient of x. Half of square of coefficient of x, what will be? Coefficient of x is 7 upon 2 and its half will be, half of it means 1 by 2 into 7 by 2. Half of it what will be? 7 by 4. So square of 7 by 4 will be added both sides. So what will be? X square minus 7 upon 2 into x plus 3 by 2 plus 7 by 4 whole square equal to 7 by 4 whole square. Then what will be? X square plus 7 by 4 whole square minus, this is in the place of A and this is the place of B. So A square and B square are there. Then here will be 2 into x into 7 upon 4. So 2 2s are 4. Then after all we are getting the middle one. So this one and this one we can write in this form. Whole square of A minus B will come. And this 3 by 2 will be transferred that side. So 7 upon 4 minus 3 upon 2. 7 upon 4, its square is there. So we will write its square. 7 7 is 49 and 4 4 is 16. After that, here will be x minus 7 upon 4 whole square equal to 16, 49 minus 24. X minus 7 upon 4 equal to under root. Here will be plus minus, because when we transfer square then it becomes plus minus under root. So 9 minus 4 5 and 4 minus 2 2 upon 16. So you have to understand why plus minus we write, because we are going to solve the equation quadratic equation. So quadratic equation produces two roots. That's why we put plus and minus, because we will get from there two roots, one in positive and another in negative form. So that's why we put here plus and minus. After that, we will transfer this 7 by 4 that side, then it will be 7 by 4 plus minus square root of 25 by 16 will be 5 by 4. Then what will be? X equal to LCM of 4 is 4, 7 plus minus 5. Then what will be? 7 plus 5 by 4, comma 7 minus 5 by 4. And this will be 12 by 4, comma 2 by 4. 4 3 is 12, 2 2 is 4, 3 and 1 by 2. So 2 zeros are there. 1, 3, another 1 by 2. So by completing the square method, we got the zeros roots of this equation, and this is the way of solution. So now you understand. Thank you.